Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Quaternity Live. It's been a minute, so we're very excited to be back with you. We have a slightly different show today. Instead of playing a game, we're going to talk about some checkmates and positions. So I have with me today Wes and Alex. Say hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
hi Nat. Good to see you here. Hi, Alex.
good to see you.
I don't have too much else to say. I feel like before starting filming, we bemoaned the arrival of the cold weather. Still bemoaning interiorly the arrival of the cold weather. So I feel like I should distract ourselves with a checkmate, or distract myself at least with a checkmate puzzle. Sound okay?
That sounds great.
Okay. All right, I am going to share my screen. Our technical wizard, I think, is going to make sure that this works properly. One moment. All right, I am going to share just Firefox. Okay, shared. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is a checkmate in one. I can tell you the color. I can give any hints. I see in Wes's eyes that he might have seen it already.
Have you seen it, Wes?
Not really. No, not really.
No? Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Well,
let's take a look at it, like a general kind of a
Yeah.
feeling of what's happening.
I think I can. Yeah, I think I can guess what color it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
of green around it, right? Yeah.
I mean, if it's red, then this is going to be one hell of a checkmate.
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like the red is in trouble, right, Alex?
Yeah, I would say that they're struggling.
So it looks that neither bishop nor the other rook can get into action, so we have to deal with those two queens, no?
Two queens, yeah.
So we have several options for the queens, but we have to figure out such position that the two queens can completely cover all the royal square around the red king.
I have to say, I struggled to see this one. When I was like looking at it, I was like, wait a minute. But I'm also a bit slow at these.
Yeah, I thought I had it at first. I thought if the queen on A7 went to B8, it would have it, but it wouldn't. The king could still get away. The king could get away on C10. Or I guess A10 too.
Yeah.
Well, probably if the queen goes to the upper queen, if it goes to the C9, that would do it, no?
Yeah, that looks like it would do it.
Is only one option, or is it?
Ah, you got it.
It's only one option.
I thought there was another option. Can you put that queen back to where it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. There might be. I only saw that one.
I thought if the queen on A7 went to A8, it would do it.
It's not protected there, though. So it can be eaten by the king.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good job, Wes.
I think it's only one, right? In this case, yeah.
This is why you always beat me.
Right. I don't think so. You can do the other way. Just only one way to do it. I like to be in that situation like the green, no? Doesn't happen very often.
It's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yeah. So this is actually taken from the actual game in that? Someone was who was actual game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. Very nice. Very, very powerful arrangement.
I actually have, do you want to see the next one?
Sure. Yeah. Now we are ready for it.
You're ready for it. This is the same game earlier in the game. Okay. Which I guess is a hint in and of itself now.
Yeah, because we know.
Yeah, now I think that was a larger.
We know who's going to make a check, right?
Or yeah, or at least he's not. Yeah. I didn't mean to give a, yeah. All right. Well, too late now.
Yeah, this is interesting one. So we assume that what is
there we
the
go.
green to move, right?
Yes, it is green to move.
And red. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
That's okay. Go ahead, Alex.
All right. So I think if you move the queen, the green queen on A1 to L12 all the way in the upper right-hand corner, I think that does it. Because, the instinctual move would be to move that bishop in front, but then that would open the king up to the red queen. So you can't
You
do
cannot
that.
do it.
Yeah. And so I think that's it. And they can't move
and you
up
cannot.
because of the red rook.
Yeah, yeah.
And can't move
So
down.
that's a surprising thing because you would expect that the red is in trouble, but this in this case is the black that is.
Yeah, the red will be in trouble later, as we saw. Poor guy.
Yeah. That helps, right? That helps to have the previous case. Very nice one.
Yeah,
it's very nice, very nice one.
that's the position I'm often in, of helping somebody else do checkmate.
You're not alone. Me too. All right. Well, those are the two. Thanks, guys. I will stop my
Wes, you
share.
had some?
Yeah, I have a few examples. They're all taken from the games being played last week or maybe last 10 days. And I try to figure out those which were kind of most interesting one. But I have a example where, let me share the screen, where you're looking at the board before the checkmate is happening. In other words, we're in the situation that we have few moves before the checkmate. Okay, and let me introduce to this story that is taking place on this chessboard. The first thing is that white is out of the time. The white just ran out of time and is out of the game. So the white pieces, zombie pieces. Okay. So the white king is a zombie. Okay, and it's kind of interesting because it's pretty powerful set, right? Because it still is queen and two rooks and bishop. So now is the move for the red. So red is kind of weakest from the remaining three players. So there's only queen and two knights, and as you see, the black and green are kind of much more stronger. So right now we're getting the situation that greens and blacks are competing for the checkmate, and the flow of the game was such that for whatever reason they decided to go after the red instead of trying to go after the zombie. They engage in the duel to try to checkmate red. So the next move is the red, and red does capture this point here. That's what he does. Okay. Now is a move of the black. Black doesn't like this green knight here, so make this move and capture the green knight. Okay.
Great movie though. Green Knight.
Yeah. So. So now is the green, and green is kind of the situation that you feel that checkmate is coming, and you have to be very kind of cautious what you do, right? So you don't want to get to action too early, but you want to be ready. This green does kind of kind of waiting move to sit with queen here. So the next move is red, and red does this. Now, well, you can see that if the queen was not there, green has a very nice possibility to make a checkmate. But the queen is still around it, and it kind of removed this possibility. Now the question is a move of the black. What black can do it? Because the situation that they're both competing for checkmate of the red. That's how they kind of out of the flow of the game is going. To help you, I would say which move black should not make it.
Now,
because
is the next move gonna be checkmate?
No. But
Okay.
is a black? He cannot make a checkmate, but he can make a move that might help green set the green for a checkmate.
I see. Okay.
And I was playing the black, okay, and I make this move. And the irony is that I always telling, when I'm discussing the games, that, in this kind of situation, the biggest error you can make it to try to check the king if you are not sure that you make a checkmate. And in this game, exactly, I did that. I went here to check the king because I saw that I can get into the action, and green right away found a way how to checkmate red. Do you see it?
If black moves there,
yeah, that's the black move queen here and check the king. So right now the red king is in the check, is a move for the green, and green make a checkmate.
Wouldn't D11, queen on D11 be a checkmate still? Because it's a double check, and that one's backed up by the black.
Exactly that. When you have this kind of situation, you're looking for the double check, and in this case, my black knights help to execute this checkmate. Because king cannot capture the green queen because he's protected by black knight, right? And if red queen capture the green queen doesn't help because the king is has a check from the black. So this is how black really set up the green for the very, very nice checkmate.
Yeah, that's a brilliant assist, Wes.
Yeah, so I now I have to repeat again. When you have this kind of situation that the one king is really kind of nearly cornered, don't do the check if you're not sure that you're making checkmate, because more often than not, you're preparing the position that the next player can really explore it and find a way to set up the checkmate.
Do you take the same approach when you're checkmating or checking the person immediately to the left of you? Because like in this case, there was another player who could have a chance to move to complete things. Would you have, if you were say like checking, if you're black checking green, or if it were the person immediately to your left, are you more aggressive in those?
Yeah. I wouldn't use as a 100% formula, but I always consider this. That's very. If you cannot make a checkmate on the right, is difficult to gain much out of it because you have the next two players that can take advantage of the situation. Unless you're really sure that the other two players don't have a possibility to get into action. It's not 100% rules, right? But it's good to consider, okay, if there's any way that the next player can take advantage of the situation and make a checkmate. Okay, so can I go to the next example?
Cool.
Yeah, please.
So this is a game that Alex was playing. So Alex, please wait with your comments at the end of my story, okay? Because this is a game that Alex played last week or whatever. And it is the same situation that in this case, the white is the out of time. The white key is zombie. And you have only two players left. green, and black. Okay, so the white king is a zombie, and right now is in check from the black bishop, but it's not checkmate because the king can either capture the bishop or can move here, right? But it's zombie, right? So it stays like that. That the white pieces are kind of idle, they're frozen, but the carrot is that if you checkmate zombie king, you're taking over its army. And in this case, very valuable because you have two rooks and knight and bishop. So it's kind of very advantageous to try to checkmate the zombie white in this case. So now it's the move by black, and I will follow exactly how the game was played. The black knight moves here and put king in the double check. The king is checked by the bishop and is checked by the knight. But it's not checkmate because still king can go here or can capture the black bishop, right? Now is a move for the black. As you see, the black has a knight and the rook, and they're competing for the green, sorry, competing for the checkmating the zombie king. So green decide to capture this tower. Okay. And looks that black is changing its strategy and decides to go after green because this opened the channel to check the king.
I do like that strategy myself. When you're like losing out on something, you're like, I'll just go for you instead. Fine.
As I said, Alex was playing black, so we can check with him afterwards what was he thinking. Then it's very interesting thing. Next move is the green, and king goes here, and now king is a triple check. Here's a check from the green rook. He's in the check from the black bishop, and he's in the check from the black knight. But it's not checkmate because still can do this, right?
Yes.
And now it's what's very interesting move. What black does, capture this point and put the green king in check. And the question is, what is the best move for the green right now?
Green is in check.
Well, yeah, green is check. It has to. It can either move the king, can try to block with the knight, can block with the rook because the rook will be protected the same.
So you either have to get out of the check, or you can checkmate the person who's checking you. But I don't see a way to checkmate at this point. Black.
Right. So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
presumably you want to get out of
when
this.
When you look from the end of the story, it was better moves than that, but green make this kind of move. And now Natalie is a checkmate in the next move. It's very tricky, this one. Is a checkmate in the next move.
Oh, if you move the black rook from J5 to B5, because that way you are backing up the
B5.
The black bishop on B2.
Black bishop on B2.
Wouldn't that be a checkmate for black?
Oh, interesting. It would be.
You've given up on harassing green, but
yes,
I think you would have got
that's right. That's right. That's right.
No. Yeah.
Right. But
that's not what happened.
Something different. What Alex did, he did this. Check the king, but in this way put white in the checkmate.
But gave it to green.
Right?
Oh, because interesting.
You see how I think that Alex, if you am right, you're trying to chase the green king, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? But this was so beautiful, just removing the bishop here. King cannot capture, but this this field is protected by the bishop. So right away, the king is in checkmate. And in long term, it's very good because at the same time, the green has to get out of the check. So
that's a great
his hands are tied up, right? So it's very smart. It's very, very, very nice move. Because doing this, right, green is not in the check, so has an option to do something nasty to you, right? But in this case, not only if you have a checkmate on the white and you're getting all the white pieces, but at the same time you're putting the green king in the check, so green has to get out of the check.
Well done, Alex.
I mean, the friends who were discussing this in the rest, it was the most beautiful checkmate of the week. So this was really very, very nice checkmate, no?
Yeah.
Can I comment? Am I free to comment now?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
While on my better days, I consider myself a very smart person. I was instead going for my usual strategy of when in doubt, attack. And so I couldn't figure out. I didn't see the moving the castle over. So I was like, screw it, I'll just attack green and put him in check, and then he can't do anything for a move, and I can think for a while.
I mean,
and so I was watching this game. Checkmated.
I was watching those games when you guys were playing, and I was surprised because suddenly I see, wow, the white is in checkmate. What's happened, right? And I think a lot of people were surprised with these things because somehow we didn't pay too much attention to the situation here that, you know, just moving bishop, you're putting the white king in the checkmate.
Yeah, the removal of something to create a checkmate would feel slightly. Yeah.
It's a nice one, no? Okay, let's go to the.
In retrospect, it was very nice. Well done.
In retrospect, I'm a genius.
Very nice, very nice. So I have a last one. Can I go to the last example?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So this is another situation. And again, this case, the green is a zombie. Green ran out of the time. And green king is a zombie. As you see, the white is very powerful here. It's overwhelming the other two players. Red is left just with 2 knights, and black has a just rook and those two points here. And now is the white move. So we have a few moves before the checkmate. Okay, so I would lead you through that story. White protects the knight because it could be captured by the red queen. So white does this move here, and red kings goes here. And now is the black move, and black captured this rook here. Okay. Okay, and now is the white move, right? So white has a very nice move because going here, put the red king in the check, at the same time prepares here checkmate on the zombie king, right? Because if nothing changed, when white queen arrives here, is a checkmate, right? Not quite yet, but could be, right?
No, it is, so, isn't it? Yeah.
No, because the rook is not protected yet.
No, but the queen in moving down will protect the rook.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So, so now is a move by red. Red has to get out of the check. It moves here. And now is a move by black. And what is the most effective way for black to preserve checkmating green by white?
Wait, say that again?
Just keep in mind, this is zombie king, right? This is zombie king. This is important to keep in mind, the zombie king. So after,
what's the best way to make sure white does not checkmate green, or to get involved?
Whatever is the best move that black can make it Yeah, and the obvious thing is that white is very close to checkmating the green. So is any way that black can preserve this situation, can save it from the checkmate.
So where is white's checkmate at the moment? So if white took the queen from h9 to c9, it wouldn't be a checkmate, but it would be pretty close.
To
because
see,
it's protected by the white horse. So I guess the worst thing black could do would be to go on to row 7, maybe. No?
yeah.
If you move the queen from h9 to c9, that's not moving for you.
Is it white's turn or black's turn?
No, now it's a black move.
The worst moves for, like, what would the worst moves for black be? I feel like if black moved to j7 with the rook, you'd give away the checkmate to white.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that.
Right. Yeah, it's hard because black doesn't have very many
Like
good pieces.
J7, you mean this is queen, right?
No.
So I tell you what's happened is, black does this and checkmate green.
Oh.
How is that a checkmate on green?
Because green is zombie, right? So green cannot go here because this is covered by the white queen.
Yeah.
Cannot go here because it's a white bishop. Cannot go here because black rooks. Cannot go here because.
Well, why can't it go there? Why can't it take the black king?
No, he cannot get the king. That's the tricky things when you're playing with the zombie. Is a lot of people getting confused. The zombie is.
I mean, I know it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, in this case, this is zombie cannot move. Right, and
yeah,
very often happen that the single king from the other pieces can checkmate the zombie king, and this is one of the examples.
Huh.
Very often when we have this kind of situation, you see that player would try to go with the king as close as possible to zombie king, because there's always possibility to checkmate zombie king with the king, and that's what's happened here. This happened in the game.
So I would have been confused because I would have assumed, I would have assumed that because the green king, if it wasn't zombie, I mean, I guess you wouldn't be allowed to make that move. Right?
That's right.
Like
If it was not
the
zombie,
game wouldn't even allow you to make the move.
You couldn't get even closer to any of the royal squares, but because the zombie, you can, and your advantage is that your king is active, zombie is latent.
So a king can't checkmate a king unless one of the king being checked is a zombie king, basically.
That's right.
In which case you can.
Yeah. So this is a lot of have this checkmate like that happened very often recently, because players kind of get familiar with the rules, and very often is very unexpected checkmate by the single king who just goes all over the board and corner the other king on the other side and make a checkmate. So it's worth to kind of spend some time to kind of study how does it work with a zombie king, and this is one of those kind of examples. All right.
Interesting.
That's a great move.
Yeah. What happened after in the game? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember, because I mean the white would still have you checkmate green and you get just one knight and couple things, and white is very, very powerful. So he very quickly checkmate the red, and then black didn't have a chance. But was the first 2 points, right? For the first checkmate.
Yeah.
So that would matter in the when you're looking at that from the point of view of the points. All right, guys,
Awesome.
Thanks for your attention.
Those were great.
No, thanks so
Those were
much.
great.
Huh. Well, I think that's all we got for our live today. Short and sweet. This was awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Natalie.
having
Thanks,
me.
Alex. So good to be here. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Wes.
Yeah,
See you next
that was
time.
really cool.
Thanks, Natalie.
Great.
Good to meet you in person, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you guys. Until next time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.